Hello and welcome back to Budget Bargains and Bullshit. I'm Gemma and today I'm doing a bit of a monthly budget for July. Also just trying to like catch up on everything and yeah, like let you guys know where I'm at. I didn't do a video last week because I was on holiday and to be honest, things have just gone completely out the window. So we're gonna get straight into it and yeah. Just try and figure something out because right now my brain is fried. So I'm actually doing this late, so technically I should have done this already because today is payday. So I've already been paid, I've already had payments go out, blah blah blah, but we're just gonna do it and see how we get on. I'm doing the budget for July and there is 4 weeks for myself in July. Now, when I work out income, I normally go by a minimum amount. So the minimum amount that I am going by is 370. Now this is very, very minimum and it's very unlikely for it to be this low each week, but that's what I set. So this is each 370 each per week. Now because I'm doing this late, I'm only going to times this by 3, so I'll explain why in a minute. So 1,110, and then the same for my husband because we get paid the same. Now in other, I'm just going to put this week's payment because it's, like I said, so confusing. I had to go in my overdraft because we needed to get a flight back from Tenerife because TUI just decided to cancel our flight at the very last second and it cost us £500, well, thereabouts, and I'm waiting to get some money back from them, so I had to go in my overdraft and blah blah blah. So yeah, I know it's going to confuse things, but I'm just doing it separate for week 1. So technically there's £751.18 in the bank, but just for the sake of it, I'm just going to put 750. Now, I also have some other money. Basically, we used I forgot what it's called now. One second. So I'm just going to cover up the last few digits of the card. But this is what we got to go on holiday with. So it's like a credit card. Well, it's a MasterCard. But you've got an app and then you can like change it to whatever currency you want. And it was a godsend. Like it was literally the best decision we could have made. It just meant that we didn't have to carry cash around with us all the time. And 90% of the places accepted cards, so we didn't have any issues whatsoever. There's £26.32 on there currently. So I'm going to put that down in this little category. And then I also have some cash here, which is not a lot, but I'm also going to count that under other. Now I'll explain why there's a €20 in my cash stuffing video, but yeah. So there's £60, we'll call that £60 just to make life easier, plus the 26.32 on the cash card thing, whatever it's, I don't know what you call it. So 86.32. I don't know why I'm putting this under budget because this is actual. Well, most of it's actual. Anyway, this is just, it's just going to be one of them months where everything's confusing and just like my brain is just fried 24/7. Like I'm just trying to get my head back in the game and just like I've spent so much that I shouldn't have, but that's just for another day. I also did go on to actually I've added a bit of debt. I'll do a completely different video for my debt. At the minute I'm avoiding even looking at it, like it's just something that I don't want to admit to myself, because I said that I would never use my credit cards again, and I have, because I underestimated how much we would spend on holiday. So like at the minute, my brain is just like, don't look at how much you've spent, like. But yeah, we'll go into that in a different video. So I'm going to go through all of my bills. I have my monthly planner here, which is what I'll use just to keep track of everything. Let me just put that there. So first up is council tax and Help to Buy. I put these together just because they come out on the same day. Oh, why have I put a pound sign? Honestly. So it's £165 altogether. So it's £164 for council tax and £1 for the Help to Buy. It's just a direct debit that we've got to have in place, unfortunately. Then it is Netflix. Why is my pen not? I'm just not with it today. If you see bad spelling and bad handwriting, like, let's just leave it as it is. We're not going to bother with it this month. We'll take what we can. So that's £6.99. British Gas. Now, annoyingly, some of this money in other for this week's pay is actually a refund from British Gas, which I'm slightly annoyed that they've done, but at the same time, I can't be bothered to ring them or argue with them. But they sent me a refund because I was in credit, but I wanted to stay in credit. I wanted to like keep a good amount in there. But I just can't be bothered. So I'm just going to accept that they've sent me a refund. I think it was like £60 something refund. And they've reduced my direct debit, which has annoyed me as well, because like, anyway, it is what it is. I'll put the direct debit back up to £60 a month. Yeah, because I think they wanted to reduce it to like £40 something. I'm like, no, just keep it at 60. I know what it is, you know, my budget's at 60. I'm all right with 60. So technically my sofa direct debit is £64.16. However, this month I'm paying 100 because, and I want to get it cleared. I'm fed up of just paying out for crap all the time. So yeah, I'm putting a bit extra towards sofa this month. Car is 24675. If you remember, I used to have a watch payment as well, but we don't have to pay that anymore because I paid it off, so that's great. BT is £36.05. Mortgage is £431.67. I do want to start making overpayments on this, but it's just not a priority right now. It'll come in at some point. Phone bill is £64.79 for me, and then for my husband it's £80.88. Now I've got a dog groomer's appointment and my salon appointment, so I'm just going to put down appointments because it makes life easier to know what it means. So the dog groomers is £30 and my appointment is about 50, I think, which £80 there. So we got £1,272.13. So we're gonna minus that off the income total. So we're left with £1,784.19. So cash envelopes then. Now this normally gets broke down into food, fuel, tobacco. Josh, Gemma. Now, tobacco straight up is getting nothing. We bought some tobacco on holiday, and that will see us through the entirety of July, so I don't have to worry about that. So that is technically saving us about £40 a week, which is, how much is that? £160 for the month. So yeah, obviously, yes, we did spend the money on holiday, but it would have been £160 here for the month, and it cost us like 70 in Tenerife, and that's going to cover the entire month. So yeah, it's definitely cheaper abroad. Wish we could live there, but unfortunately we can't. So food then. I mean, I went, after we come back off as holiday, I went to do like a tiny little shop, right? Just a few things. I got three meals, some pop and like some snacks, and it was 50 something pounds. I was gobsmacked. Yeah. I've tried shopping at Aldi. I can't do it. Like, my husband's just so picky. It's infuriating, but there's nothing I can do about it. There's just no way of reducing our bill. Like, I just can't find a way. I know, I think it was Rainbow Budgets. She said that she hadn't been buying as much meat, and that had like had an impact on her shopping bill. So maybe that's the way forward, just like reducing the amount of meat, because it is expensive. Yeah, but we'll see how to go. Right, so let's think. Food then. I really want to be stingy. I'm going to say 80. I was going to do 100, to be honest. But like literally everything's gone up, and I just don't see how I can get it any lower than 80. Like, that's probably pushing it, to be honest. So that's £320 for food. Now, fuel, I've technically already done this week. We spent £72. I couldn't believe it. I was nearly sick. But to be fair, because of the driving to the airport, driving home from the airport, we did a bit of running about yesterday. Like, the fuel went right down. So it went below half this week, and obviously then just kept going down and down as quick as possible. And yeah, we spent £72 to top it up. So technically that's already been taken out of the budget, because this figure of 750 is after paying for fuel. So I don't need to do this week. So we're doing £40 a week times by 3 for the other 3 weeks, which is 120. Normally I put £30 a week in, but everything's just gone crazy, hasn't it? So I've put it up to 40. My partner and me. Now I'm going to budget myself absolutely naff all, because, oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm budgeting myself £20 for the month, and that's just to get my nails done. And that's with the money that I already have in cash ready at one side. My husband, now, some people might not think that this makes any sense to do, but I'm doing it. He will get £20 a week. Why did I just have to do that on a calculator? I don't know. So he'll get £80 for the month. Yeah, some people might say, well, you should get only 20 and blah, 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 but I'd rather him have a bit of extra and not be spending on card. Yeah, it just makes more sense. So let's add that up. So we've got 540 there. We're going to minus that off the amount left. 178. Oh my God, I hate this calculator. 1784, plus it doesn't help having nails. 19 minus 540. 1,244.19. Right. So as always, I don't even think you could see what I was doing there. Anyway, so that's where I wrote that. So as always, I go over to debts next. Personally, I think that should be at the top. I know some people count their debts towards the bills, but I keep it completely separate, because it's not a direct debit. It's not something that automatically comes out. I have to physically pay that debt. therefore I keep it all separate. So I've got 3 debts. Oh my God, I told you my handwriting's terrible today. And spelling. Sainsbury's, Halifax. Now, I set myself a goal in June that July I would pay off my Halifax card. Originally, there was only about £400, £500 to pay off. However, because I've added to that, I don't know exactly how much there is to pay off. And like I said, I'll go into that in a different video. But that is still my priority. I still want to clear it off in July, no matter what. Like, I will just put my everything into it. And yeah, when I get the money back from TUI, from the cancelled flight, we are, you can claim back, because it was like a 26 hour delay. Yeah, you can claim some money back. That money will be going to Halifax as well. But we're not going to put that into the budget because, you know, it's not for certain yet until they get back in contact with me. So, normally, I set myself a minimum amount each week. So previously I was paying £25 a week to MB&A, £25 to Sainsbury's and £50 a week to Halifax, which meant I was paying £100 a month to MB&A, £100 to Sainsbury's and £200 to Halifax. Because Halifax is my sole priority this month and I want to put my absolute everything into the Halifax payments, I am actually just going to pay minimum payments this month, on MB&A and Sainsbury's. So MB&A minimum payment is £55. Let's pop that there. And the Sainsbury's minimum payment is £30. Technically, it's like £53 something, and Sainsbury's is £27 something. But I'm just rounding up to make my life easier. So yeah, they're obviously getting less than what they normally would each month. But I'm still making the minimum payment. I'm not going to get any like markers or like fees or anything. They're 0% interest, so that's fine. And we're just going to pay those minimum payments so that I can focus my attention on the Halifax. Now, because I don't know how much I owe to the Halifax, because I am too scared to look, I'm a bit like, I am just going to budget £400. So £100 a week will go on Halifax. So that's £400. So 455, 60, 70, 80. So 485 is going towards debt. Obviously, there's going to be more than 400 to pay towards the Halifax, but the rest will come from side hustles, will come from overtime, will come from any refunds from TUI that I get. Is it TUI or TUI? I don't know. Some people say TUI. I think it's more TUI. Anyway, makes no difference. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 4, 19 minus 4. Oh, this calculator. 1, 2, 4, 4, 19 minus 485 gives us £759 and 19 pence, which we've got some sinking funds and savings to do. I am going to round that down to 500, leave £259.19 just as a sort of buffer. So let's just put that date there. So there should be £259.19 remaining. Yeah, let's just double check where we're at. So I also used some of my emergency fund. Yeah, so that's annoying. We're going to start with that as a priority. Emergency fund, because yeah, I need to get that back up. So we're going to budget £100 for that over this month. So 1 second, actually, let me just... See, this is, like, I'd really love if I could, I might be cheeky, but I might ask, see if somebody can like do me one of these where the debt thing is up here, just to make my life easier than having to like remember how much is left, so I can do it like in order, if that makes sense. So there was 500 left. I've put 100 onto emergency, so there's 400. The next priority is home. So, oh, that's the thing. Beforehand, I was trying to like fill each like envelope, and it just wasn't working, to be honest. So I am going to just prioritize certain ones, which means it's probably going to be very like short sinking funds and stuff videos, but it is what it is, because I just seem to be getting nowhere with any of them, and yeah, that's not what I want to be doing. Home is the next priority because I want to get the wardrobe done. We have been in this house a year. I think it was on the 25th of June we moved in, so literally just a year, and we still haven't had a wardrobe, so that's like embarrassing. I can't remember how much is in my home fund, but I am gonna put 200 this month. Some people might say, oh, you should put that 200 towards emergency fund, but I don't care, it's my way of doing things, so that's what we're gonna do. So that is the, is that the only sinking funds I'm doing? No, I'm gonna do gifts. I have the most birthdays, anniversaries, appointments, all that jazz in July, like so many. Now, I mentioned earlier that I've got a €20 note. Now, the reason why I kept this from the holiday is because it's I've got two sisters. Both their birthdays are in July. One of them, my eldest sister, her birthday's in the middle of July, and she's going on holiday. So I thought, if I just keep €20 back, I can put that in her card. So that's basically going to be going into gifts. So I need to put that in. So there's €20 going into gifts for her. The baby shower that I'm going to, I've already got the presents, so that's sorted. And then it's my other sister's birthday, which is the soonest. It's on Tuesday, and I haven't got her anything. And it's also my wedding anniversary at the end of the month, and it's also my dog's birthday at the end of the month. So yeah, we're going to be putting £58 into gifts. So 20 will be from the euros, 20 is for my other sister's birthday, and 10 is probably just for the dog. 150 left. So let me just do this actually. 350 into sinking funds, which will leave us with, so 1, 2, 4, 4, 19. Oh, see what I mean? 1, 2, 4, 4, 19 minus 350 gives us 8, 7, 4, 19. So we've got 150 for savings challenges. Now, my savings challenges are all over the place at the minute. I've taken some out, I've added some, yeah. So let's have a look. Penny saving challenge is a priority because it's the Christmas challenge. We're gonna say, I need to catch up on this. I know I'm behind, but I don't really. Oh dear. Let's say £40 on that. Let me just minus that off. So I've got 110 left. Gold Rush, I'd really like to get on with this one. Pound challenge, we're going to call it. So I'm going to put 10 towards that. Oh, I can take this one out because we don't need that anymore. I can clean that off and put that to one side. I'd really like to start this. I'd really like to start this. I'd really like to start them all, to be honest. And I've got a budgeting fund. Yeah, I'd want to start them all, but I can't. I'm going to do this one, I think. So £5 challenge will get £50 because I've had this the longest and I still haven't started it. What else? I'll do tech fund, budgeting, or month ahead. I don't really see the point in doing month ahead until I've got my emergency fund back up. Tech fund, I need that for next September for when I get a new phone. Yeah, we'll do this one. What shall we call it? Pig fund. Oh, it's got little pigs on it. Which is £10 each pig. And there's £50. Yeah, there's £50 left. So we'll just do 50 on that as well. So that's them. Oh, yeah. And then the other one that I have got to do is this. My 52-week envelope challenge. Now, I don't budget for this, technically, because I use whatever's left over. However, one of the £20 that I've got here already, I'm actually going to put that into there. But because I've included it in part of the budget, I'm going to have to include it here. So this is actually going to be incorrect because I completely forgot. So 52 week. So I'm going to be putting £20 in this week. And then from there on, it'll just be whatever's left over from food, from fuel, from whoever. And any extra money we get as well. So 50, 100, 150, 160, 170. I don't need a calculator for that. £704.19 minus 485 gives us 219.19. So yeah, obviously. Oh, does that work out? I think I might have messed up somewhere. Minus. Oh yeah, that's shizer. I don't know why I wrote it wrong. This is why I want it in order, because I should probably just make my own, to be honest. Right, and then what? Minus 170. Oh. This is what I like about these pens. I make mistakes all the time, so 485. Right, done. So that is July budget complete. I don't know what else there is to say, to be honest. There's loads of things, but for some reason my brain's completely gone blank. Yeah, we'll just see how we get on. I am going to be doing a debt update, so keep your eye out for that. I'm going to film it today, but I'll not post them on the same day because I don't want to bombard people with like a ton of videos. Because not only have I got this to do, I've now got my weekly budgets to do, which obviously is just this but split into 4. And I'll show them with each cash stuff in. So yeah, I'm sorry if I bored you to death. I hope you all are having a much better budgeting month, week, whatever than I am. At the minute I'm just sort of falling out with it, but I'll get there. And I've got nothing planned for a while now, so I can just keep focused. So thank you so much for your guys' support, and I will see you next time. Bye.